Hi, everyone. This is Hannah Hanley, and I'm joined by Nate Gana. We both work in the spirits industry, and this is Caviar and Chips, our podcast dedicated to the industry, what's going on in our lives, and more. Thanks for joining us. Let's get into it. Welcome back to another episode of Caviar and Chips. I'm Hannah Hanley.
I'm Nate Gana.
We're here to talk about the alcohol industry, our lives.
Our lives mainly. Really, I don't really think we talk too much about the alcohol.
I feel like we don't talk very much about it. I do have some good stories for today.
Oh, you know what? I want to quickly start by shouting out my boy, Zev Glusta, who said, I have now listened to all the way up to episode 9 on my commute to work, and he is the man at Sotheby's for American whiskey, and I just want to say I love you, Zev.
Oh, that's so sweet. Where does he live?
New York.
So he's like subway commuting?
Subway commute, and he listens to us? I can't even believe it. That's such a
Maybe
sweet
we should get some stickers made.
Sotheby's stickers? No, just kidding.
No, caviar and chip stickers.
I'm pretty sure Sotheby's wouldn't make stickers, but we could.
Yeah, and we can slap them on things like chair lifts, our computers.
Chair lifts?
Yeah, that's a thing, like chairlift towers.
What are you, 1990?
Have you never seen a sticker on a chairlift tower?
Of course I have, in 1990. This is awesome. This is great. Okay, let's do it. Sure, let's do it.
All right.
Whatever we want, midlife crisis, we can do it. Yes.
I have really good news for you.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm on my period this week, so I'm not going to be on my period next week when we're together.
You know, that sounds like we're having sex, right?
No. Ew. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ew.
Why would you ever say that? I don't even know what that means.
It means I'm not going to be a psychopath next week. Oh
you
my God.
literally need to take that part of this show out or leave it in, whichever one you prefer.
Oh my
You're
God.
batshit crazy.
Ugh.
Jesus H. Christ.
I'm sorry, but like,
dude,
no.
Dude, I did not think that that's what you were going to say to me at all. Didn't really need to know any of that. Way TMI. Just FYI.
Okay, no, this information is important because last event we did when we were in LA, I was like, I'm on my fucking period. I'm never renting a car in LA again.
Oh, yeah.
And I hate this and I hate you and I hate everything. And then I was like, okay, 2 days later, I was like, I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah, that
so
was
I feel like it is important information for you. And no, ew, we're not having sex. Ugh.
Thank God. I didn't know where you were going with that thing. I'm just going to be honest. I was like, this is really weird right now. I really don't need to hear about. And by the way, I have a confession. I get extremely grossed out by periods. So I'm just telling you that right fucking now. I was like,
tell us you're like a single, like an only child, only dude.
Oh,
do they teach sex ed in Canada?
Yeah, and
first of all,
yes,
Nate.
Yes.
I was just telling you so that you would be like, so you would know that like next week if I'm cranky, it's not because I'm on my period.
It's just because you're a bitch to me? Or what? I don't get it.
Sometimes I get a little bitchy when I'm on my period, okay? But how would you feel if you were bleeding out of your penis?
Oh my God. I if I could put my fingers in my ears right now to block out the noise, but you're in my ears right now with my fucking headphones. I can't even go la 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 because I would just hear you.
All right. Oh, okay. Well, if you're ready for a segue, I'm ready for a segue.
Segue into anything but periods, please, Jesus. Oh my God! Wow. I have a hard enough time listening to this when my girlfriend talks about it, let alone
your sister,
the actual sister and boss. Oh my God. Jeez Louise.
Things that you know. Is this an HR violation? Am I going to get fired?
I mean, I might have to call HR and just say, hey, this is a little bit too much for me. Wow.
Okay, that's fair. God. All right. First up, we have some April Fool's jokes. Have you seen any of the like funny April Fool's jokes?
I did see that Nikka was doing a ramen, and I thought that was really, really funny.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't see that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good. What about you? What have you seen?
I saw Teeling Cristalino.
Really?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Are you serious? Can you send me that?
Yeah, Gareth posted it. And then I saw, okay, so alcohol. I saw Teeling Crystalino. I saw Athletic that they discovered a new berry called the beer berry.
I love that. I love that.
Aviation did Negroni macaroni, like a box of macaroni and cheese, but Negroni flavor.
That would be so
And then,
gross. Oh
my God, that'd be so gross. Hop Water and Poppy announced a collab called Hoppy.
Oh, that's really funny.
That's pretty funny.
That's really good.
Okay,
Wow.
okay, then not alcohol, just like other funny ones I saw was Away introducing a 5-foot long suitcase so you could take your best friend with you. And I was like, morbid, but okay.
Pretty good idea. That's an interesting one. I've never seen that before. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, that's good.
Olipop and Hidden Valley collab.
Wow.
Ranch flavored.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Come on. No.
And then Graza olive oil and Betty Crocker olive oil cake mix.
That would actually be delicious.
Like, that's pretty good.
That would be fantastic.
Those are all the ones I saw.
That's really good. There was some
when I was at Heritage, we did we were launching BSB.
Yep.
And we did FCB fried chicken bourbon. And
really?
It was like an April Fool's thing.
That's
and
awesome.
We
well,
photoshopped it.
Isn't Westland known for doing their April Fool's bottle?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Remember that?
Did they do one?
Remember they did the hot sauce one? It was just was Tabasco infused whiskey, and it was just really fucking hot. That was so good.
Spicy.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
So I love April Fool's marketing jokes.
It's they're unbelievable. I'll tell you something really funny. I will tell you this, that there was a really large watch show going on. I think it's World of Watches in Switzerland right now, and they were posting all these watches, and I made a comment on one saying April Fools, and it turns out it's real. So it's a brand that I don't want to, tarnish, but fuck it. It's a Rolex. And
I was going to say, it's got to be Rolex.
Yeah, it's a Rolex, and they have the Sky Dweller, and now they've created the Land Dweller. So I thought they were totally joking with the names. And then everybody was like, no, it's real. But all of my comment got so many likes. So now I'm like, oh, man. All right. Well, I guess this is an April Fool's, not April Fool's.
Not an April Fool's. Just Stauning sent a press release today about rye whiskey, and that was not an April Fool's.
Isn't that crazy?
It was like, this is not April Fool's. Okay, wait one day to send it.
Right? Crazy.
Stauning is a Danish whiskey brand.
Wow. Yeah. That was a really crazy situation. I sent that to you. And I was like, what the heck? That's insane.
Do you want to explain it?
No, because I don't really understand it. And I was hoping you understood it.
But in my skimming, it was that the Danish government or the EU government is not allowing rye to show on the labels. So Danish rye whiskey cannot exist because under TTB standards or EU standards or something, that classification is only for American products.
Yes. And that makes sense.
Or Canadian. Canadian American.
Products. Yeah, for Canadian products. Yeah.
And
you know what? I mean, it's probably detrimental to the brand in a lot of ways.
Did you see that Patron was temporarily blocked from exporting for 4 days in February?
What did you think about that? We were having that conversation. This week with. Oh, that's who I was having it with. I was having it with my friend Kobe from G4. He said that they got blocked. And you saw their campaign, right?
Yeah, the campaign was a really good campaign. It was around no sweeteners, no extracts, no secrets. It's no additives. It was the whole Patron's been additive free for years. And CRT, who is the regulatory group in Mexico, for tequila. So if a bottle isn't stamped CRT, then it's not truly tequila.
Yep.
They are saying that those statements are misleading, and the additive free is actually a misleading statement in general. And the Additive Free Alliance, which is a nonprofit that the CRT is basically going after, saying additive free, and you can't have this alliance of brands. And
I actually quite like the new version of Patron a lot, and I like the Grand Patron, and I like what they've done with the Cielo and everything like that. I also think that they're not the same product as Noms. You know what I mean? Like, they're not the same product as Noms, and everybody's going for additive free right now. And yeah, I understand it, but like, you guys had this space for 15 years prior or more that you made your billions of dollars. I'm being totally honest. Like, I told you, I love the brand, and we work with a lot of people there. But I mean, like, what are you going to do? Put out?
I mean, it's Bacardi.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Put out the business of all the hundreds of small distilleries? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah. Wait, pause.
Look, you are a great brand. You've had dominance in the market for so long. You were cool when tequila wasn't cool. Now tequila and, non-additive tequila is cool. Just let them have their time. I mean, that's like literally going after brands right now that are whiskeys finished in the American category, right? Like, they're saying bourbon finished in and rye finished in. I mean, you don't see that anybody talking about that not being bourbon or rye, that those would technically, in theory, be American whiskey once they're finished, right? You don't see anybody getting up in arms about that. I just feel like this is not something to be up in arms about. You have your market, they have theirs. No matter what, a product is going to come in and take away your market share at some point in time. It's just the nature of evolution of products. So if it wasn't this, it'd have been something else at some point in time anyways. But, I mean, I think just not stay in your lane, but kind of stay in your lane.
So you don't think Patron's campaign was necessary, or you don't, what are you trying to say?
I don't think it was necessary. No, I think Patron has a really good market. I think that the general whole of alcohol right now is in a really bad funk. And the last thing you want to do is go against other alcohol companies. We're all in a rising tide situation. So
I see what you're saying. So don't attack other brands
go after
in your market.
Shitty ass cannabis. Go after fucking anything else. All this garbage vapes and crap that people are doing to not fucking drink. Go after them. Don't go after other tequila brands. Just like have some common sense. Like, we're all trying to continue to grow here. And the minute we all turn on each other, then we're even more fucked.
Yep. One thing about me, if I'm going out, and someone has a mango vape, I'm going to hit it. I'm definitely going to hit that vape.
Hey, then you are the enemy. Then you are the fucking enemy. Just saying. Mango, chili lime, whatever the fuck you're hitting, go back to alcohol. Let's get back on at least the RTD train.
No, it's because I've had too much alcohol that I'm then hitting a mango vape.
Okay, but I'm
11 p.m. from someone random at a bar.
I'm not even talking about
which
that.
happens once a year.
That is the same as when drunk people smoke a cigarette when they're drunk. I understand that entirely. But you got kids that are abandoning even just touching alcohol because they think it's quote unquote healthier to vape. Bro, you have no actual clue what the hell you're talking about. Like, it is wild to see that you would ingest something that has no prior studies or education, and you're just assuming that liquor is bad because these companies have told you that liquor is bad. And then you've got no education whatsoever about vapes. Now it's coming to light that vapes are going to kill every motherfucker on the planet that does them. But prior to that, what else do you have? I mean, it's just crazy. These marijuana companies have done a great job of saying that it's better to do this than tequila or than alcohol as a whole. I think don't go after your own kind. It's just a bad look.
Okay.
I'm very vocal about this. Yes.
He's passionate, people. We found his passion.
Yeah. Dude, I see things all the time. I hear it all the time of people smoking marijuana versus like actually drinking now. And you see the numbers are just drastically shifting. I mean, you're just like literally, I was having this conversation with a guy that was talking about being in a sales meeting and them having a bottle of wine, and one of his sales associates wasn't drinking and the other guys were drinkers and a little older, and they couldn't get into having this guy have a drink, and he just wouldn't talk at the dinner. And he's like, dude, dinners are to be social. What do you do if you're not social? And he's like, oh, I just want to go home and vape. Like this.
He just wants to go home. Oh, then I think he might be in the wrong role.
That's also the other half. I'm like, dude, you shouldn't be in fucking sales.
I think that was a hiring situation.
That might be a bad hire by my buddy, to be honest with you.
I don't think that's like vaping is killing the sales vibe.
I think vaping is killing
personality
so much. I don't know. These kids think they're being healthier. They're not. It's just crazy. Just crazy.
Oh, kids these days. Yeah.
Are you going to tell me that your kids, you think your kids won't drink?
Oh, no, they'll drink.
They see you two degenerates every day. Are you kidding me?
You guys, our 40th birthday party is the new wedding /bachelor/bachelorette situation, because we went to no, it wasn't a bachelorette. It was a fucking 40th birthday
It wasn't
party.
a bachelorette at all. What?
It felt like a bachelorette.
For whom?
It was a 40th for my friend Caitlin. Okay, not Caitlin that you know, a different Caitlin. And so Caitlin and Ben are a couple that we are friends with. We've been friends with for a very long time.
Where is this
We
going?
met them at a Reindeers game 15 years ago. And then Caitlin worked for Buffalo Wild Wings, and she actually recruited Rory to work at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, okay.
Also funny is that we have like new friends, and Caitlin and one of our new friends like high school dated. So I feel like that's funny. But anyways, so it was Caitlin's 40th birthday. Her husband, Ben, rented a SUV limo, which was the most ghetto fucking thing I've ever been in. It was like peeling. The windows were like peeling.
Well, I feel like is it from the island that you live on?
No, I mean, it was from Tacoma. So Ben rented this SUV limo that was the most ghetto fucking limo ever. I don't know. Are all limos ghetto?
No,
I feel like
they are not.
Sex in the City, like Big was like, in his limo. No, every limo I've been in is the most ghetto fucking car.
Really?
I don't know. Am I allowed to say ghetto?
Yeah.
That's probably not woke. I don't know.
I don't know what is woke and what is not anymore. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing the best I can here. And there was 12 of us. No, 13 of us. There was 13. We almost lost one. There was 13 of us. We went to 4 bars, and we were back at their house at 10:30 p.m. We got home at 1:30. I don't know.
Was this past weekend?
Yeah, it was Friday night.
Where you left one of your 8 cars at their house?
Oh, yeah. So we drove there, and then Rory and we never drive when we've been drinking at all, because there's no point. It's 2025. Like you can get home. We will spend $150 on a ride home,
all day.
But I'm not getting a $15,000 DUI.
No shot.
Hard no, right? So anyways, that was Friday night. Well, we didn't pick the car up until Monday morning because
you know what? You know what I didn't realize? It's because you're rich. And that's why you just leave cars where you please. The way you said it, and then you were like, "We got 3 cars. We have 3 cars of you that can drive."
Well, yeah, because we have a truck, we have my car, which is the mom car, and then we have a commuter car.
What?
We also have a motorcycle. We actually have 2 motorcycles.
Rich. Case in point.
Suburbs, baby.
Wow.
Anyway, so we went to these 4 bars, and I felt like it was like a cultural experience for me being out at the bars and out with the young kids. And anyways, end of the night. Oh, also, have you ever had an Alani?
A what?
An Alani?
No, what's that?
It's an energy drink.
No.
I never had one either. And maybe that's why I didn't go to sleep until 1:30, because I was mixing those with vodka.
I'm
And then I
Googling this.
Googled it. They have 200 milligrams of caffeine in them.
Alani, I need this drink.
It was called something Space Dust, and one of the other moms was like, "No, you got to mix it with vodka. It's delicious." So I don't know. We drank a bunch of them, and then we FaceTime my friend Mandy, who lives in Ukraine. She works for the government, and we were FaceTiming with her for an entire hour, and then we FaceTimed Rory's sister, who's 20, and she was driving through the Taco Bell drive-through. And I was like, this is hilarious. I woke up Saturday morning and I was like, oh my God, I'm not hungover. Like, I feel great.
I'm looking at this.
I was still fucking hammered.
Oh, no.
I was still hammered.
I'm looking at this.
Know.
Alani New, founded by Katie Hearn, offers energy drinks, protein shakes, and other fitness-focused products. Known for their vibrant branding and community engagement.
Anyways, it was super fun. And I don't know how I got into telling that story, but it was a good time. And
that's what I think people want. They want the stories. The people want to hear from us. The people want it. Yeah.
This is okay, but that's it. For April, I'm low key. I am mellow, okay? Because I can't be going out like this.
You are realizing that we are going to Napa for a week, right? Or are you?
Yeah, but like that's chill. That's like wine. Like
you do realize we're doing an ATV tour of a winery for like 6 hours, right?
What? Okay, you kept saying those words, but I didn't know what they meant. Like
we are doing an ATV tour of Hess wines, and it is like a 6-hour day of us just pulling from barrels and rolling on ATVs. Yeah.
What are you gonna wear?
Fucking shorts and mud gloves and I don't know, all that dirt bike stuff that X Games guys wear. I'm fucking pumped. This is gonna be awesome.
God, it's gonna be so fun.
This is gonna be sick. We're pulling from crazy barrels. We're doing like all these different oaks and comparing them to American oak. And then one series that we're going to be talking about is like what are good alternatives to European wines now that the tariffs are about to hit. So it's going to be a really cool time. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited. Also, I get there at 9:30 on Monday morning. I'm going straight to the pool, and I'm getting dark because I am pale as hell right now.
You're pale?
You're fucking pale. I'm not even mincing words. I see what I'm looking at right now. Don't worry. I'm telling you the God's honest truth. I am pale.
Okay. I believe you.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to be
all right. Well, I'm going to get a spray tan. I'm going to go in there on Sunday and be like level 8 dark.
I like it.
I'm going to come out looking like I'm going to a bodybuilding competition.
Hannah, if you do that and you're darker than me, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh, my
be like,
God.
Can you do some abs on there?
Can you give me Nate's color?
Can you color match this, please? Thank you.
Oh, dude, if you do this, I'm going to lose my mind. Level 8.
I'm for sure getting a spray tan, but I do a level 2 medium. So
wow. This is making my day. Oh, my God. Do we have any news to talk about?
There is 390 light years from the center of our galaxy in the Milky Way. There's something called Sagittarius B2. This is an alcohol molecular cloud that was found.
What?
Yes, it's a molecular cloud of gas and dust that is 150 light years wide, and it's quietly brewing alcohol.
You're lying.
That's what it says. Astronomers have detected a veritable menu of alcohols in SGRB2, Sagittarius B2, ethanol, which is C2H5OH. It's the very same molecule found in alcohol, in wine, whiskey. Yeah.
How did they find this?
Science. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
A stupid question. They say there are no stupid questions, but that was a stupid question.
I'm sorry, Nate, but I don't know the answer to that. I can find out maybe, but probably I won't.
Yes. It's a very high probability you will not be finding out. But
I just thought that was cool.
That is sick. So now what does that mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean that we get more alcohol naturally produced?
I mean, it's 150 light years wide. Even if it's a one molecule inside that.
We're good. We're golden.
I don't know. Honestly, space is very confusing to me, and I don't understand how it works. And it seems like you have to be really rich to get into space, like more than like what I am rich.
You'd have to sell one of your 3 cars to get to space. I will say that.
Yeah, gotta sell the Subaru Outback. That's a 2002.
Isn't that called vintage?
That's 220,000 miles on it or something.
I love you for that. Wow.
It's got like moss growing on it, I think. I don't drive that thing. That's Rory's car.
That's Rory's car? That sounds about right.
I keep my car clean. Okay, also, so yeah, we're going to Napa and then we're going to Pebble Beach and we're doing the Pebble Beach opening party, which we've been talking about.
Guys, if you are there and want to have some fun, come say hi. It's the opening night party. It's at the Spanish Bay, the Inn at Spanish Bay. We're doing a bar for 1,000 people. It is going to be so much fun. Come say hi if you are around, please, and we will have a drink together.
Do you think we're going to get to see the Inn at Spanish Bay bagpiper? That's like a Pebble Beach thing.
Really?
Like every evening or maybe once a week, I don't know, at sundown, they have a bagpiper.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. I hope
we get to see it.
That would be sick, dude. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try.
And then if you all have any other recommendations for us in Napa, we just have, we're working with Hess. And so if there's any other places, wineries, anywhere we should hit, let us know.
Yeah, let us know, guys. We really want to check out some cool spots. I think being in Napa is kind of like, it doesn't really happen very often, especially in our industry and less so since COVID. So this will be my first time back in I think 7 years. So this will be really, really neat. Yeah.
Okay. I do think the last time I was in Napa, I was on a bachelorette party.
Surprise, everybody. Hannah was partying in another zone. I mean, I can't even fathom it. Hannah doesn't party at all.
No, I don't. Oh, I did. Also, Ryan Mills, congratulations. Shout out Ryan Mills, that one dude, Ryan, for becoming a brand ambassador for Luxco.
Our friends at Luxco are lucky to have him, and he is lucky to have them. I think that is a great combination. I think Ryan's amazing. He's just such a heart of gold. So happy for him, and really happy for the Luxco team. They're such sweet people there. My God, they're fantastic. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. And Ryan's going to be one of our judges for IWSC in Kentucky in June.
Oh, congratulations, Ryan. That's well-deserved as well. That's well-deserved. Yeah. He's got a great palate.
Great palate. So I think that's going to be awesome. I feel like him and Dawn will really get along.
Dawn, oh, my goodness.
Davis.
And also, Ryan has a hilarious wife, just on a side note.
I haven't met her.
Yes, she is. She is his videographer in all of his utterly outstanding videos. So
that's funny.
Yes.
It's like tap with the bottles.
Yes, that's all. That's all her filming. So that's great. I'm so happy for him.
Oh, my last news update. Tis the season for sports sponsorships in baseball, and Surfside canned cocktails, which is iced tea canned vodka canned cocktail. They are one of the fastest growing RTD SKUs in the U.S. Went from like 1 million cases in 2023 to 4 million cases in 2024. And they just signed a sponsorship deal with the Dodgers.
What's it called? Surfside?
Yeah, Surfside, based in Philly. And that's an interesting concept to me. I think we've talked about iced tea and all of those things. But beyond that, my take on alcohol, small brand sponsorships for teams is it's not always super valuable and it costs a lot of money. So if you're a startup, I always caution to spending that much money on a sponsorship like that.
You would know. I mean, you would literally know. Yeah. That's a big leap. Wow. Interesting. Good for them. I hope they do well.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned, guys, because we are bringing our first guest on.
Woohoo!
Nate's been peer pressuring
I
me. I've been
have.
feeling very anxious about it because I don't know how three people on a recording like this is
If you keep
going
fucking
to
laughing
work.
this way, then we're never going to get anything done.
I'm just feeling nervous that like the sound's going to be weird or people aren't, I don't know.
I
So
don't
I
know.
think maybe I won't talk very much and you talk mostly. And I'm kind of like the back end producer.
I 100% disagree with that. And that idea can go kick rocks. I need you to talk.
We'll see.
You are the reason people listen.
I don't think so.
You're the Tom to my Jerry.
Is that a compliment?
Yes, that is a huge compliment. You are the funny one out of the two of us. You're the unhinged one out of the two of us, especially on your socials. And I hear that a lot because people tell me Hannah's batshit crazy on her socials.
Batshit crazy. I feel like it's just my authentic personality.
Yeah, it is. Have a great.
Anyways, we're bringing our first guest on, and we're super excited about it. So, Danny
Barnstown. That's going to be a real fun time because his comedy is so dry and it's literally so quick-witted that this is just going to be. I think it's just going to be a disastrous 30 minutes of us just saying stupid shit the entire time. I can't wait.
I do have a good time with Dan.
Oh yeah,
and we're trauma bonded over that guy who cut his arm last year. So,
did we have to go there? Did we have to go into that? Oh my goodness!
I feel like we have to. I just have to say that, like, I have PTSD. So
how about this?
I'm a verbal processor.
Let's talk about it on the episode with Dan next week.
No.
Yeah.
No, no, I don't want to bring it up.
You just brought it up.
I want to bring up French horning.
Okay.
Hey, if anyone has any questions also for us to ask Dan, we would love your questions. Obviously, this is our first interview, so we're going to do the best we can, and hopefully he'll be patient and come back.
I am going to put a poll out on my Instagram right now for questions for Danny. Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good.
Okay, sweet.
Also, I'm obsessed with his wife, Sarah. She's so cute.
Oh, she's so amazing. Cool. She's awesome. Yeah.
I think maybe I want to start doing some WAGs, like the wives and girlfriends of the Bourbon Bros.
Oh, no.
Maybe we should do some interviews of those.
Oh, no. Wow.
We'll interview Emily. Like, I'll interview Emily.
Oh, boy.
Thanks for joining us. Another episode.
I love you.
That was a wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
That was a long episode.
Got it. All right. Thanks for joining us. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends.
See you next week, Danny.
We'll see you next week. Bye. Love ya. Bye. You have to say love ya.
Oh, okay. Love ya.
Love ya. Bye.
Love ya. Bye.